I thought this would look a lot cozier. Wait. Good evening, everybody. Happy... Wait, let me actually turn this off. It's kind of distracting. Happy Saturday! I hope you guys are having a lovely Saturday. I spent the day, let's see, working. Flexing my creative muscle. Yeah. I would say it was a... Wait. There we go. I had to calibrate my camera. I wouldn't say it was like a necessarily productive day. I don't know. I don't really think that I got like a whole lot of work done, but I did stuff that I wouldn't have done otherwise. So I guess that's a good start, no? Anyways, I hope you guys are having a lovely evening. Yeah. I don't really know how to introduce this game. I found it on TikTok. What did the guy say? I think he kept saying the main character's name over and over, and she's like, "No, stop! Make the voices go away," or something. And I was like, "Oh, that looks like fun. I want to play that." So yeah, that's what we will be doing today. It's a game that I found called Whispers from the Star. I did not realize it was a vertical game. At all until I loaded it up, and then I was like, okay, well, to be honest, I don't know how to start a vertical stream. And either way, I think I don't think we need it. Maybe if we play it again, we'll do a vertical stream. Where should I put this? Put it here. Okay, maybe if we play it again, we'll do a vertical stream. But since I don't know, like when I mean, of course I saw it on TikTok, so it's vertical to begin with, but everything that I saw from it, from the trailer, like it seemed very like a horizontal game. And the thing is, I don't even know if this is on the App Store. I bought it off of Steam, so I don't think it's a game that's like for mobile. I don't think so. I don't know. I did see like some comments mentioning like FaceTiming and stuff, but I thought that it was like because of the conversations that you have. But maybe that's what this is. Maybe it's like this because it's immersive. I don't know. That's what I feel though. Anyways, wait, I want to like make something that's gonna make it cozy in the background. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna go to BRB screen real quick. Good, it's already starting. I'm gonna BRB screen real quick, and then I'm gonna make like semi-transparent thing. So okay, BRB. All right. Do I have this set up? Oh, cool. So you can take a look at what I'm doing. In the meantime, how about you go ahead and grab yourself a snack? It should only take like, I don't know, like 3 minutes. Max. If that. I could probably do it in like 60 seconds. Okay, actually it depends on how fast my PC loads. Okay. Let's do a 1920 by 1080. Oh jeez. Okay, let me just go to my thumbnail one. How are you guys doing? How's your Saturday so far? I'm trying to make this maximum comfy. Okay, and then if I just do like this, like a deep purple. Okay, that looks good. And then let's download this as a PNG. Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna try and add it into here. I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just call it darkness. And then, in my downloads folder, this here. Okay, we're gonna enshroud it with some darkness for a second. And then let's do, no, not properties, filters? Filters? Oh. Oy. I don't know. Okay, maybe I didn't do this right. Okay. Okay, we'll take that out, and then I will let me make it not the background. Change the color. Okay, delete that, and then let's make a sorry. I have to talk myself through the process so I can concentrate and not get distracted. Here, and then let's enshroud it in darkness again. Now let's lower the opacity. I think 51 is solid. And download it as a PNG. And then once it's done, I'm going to put it in here. And then let's see how it looks. I gotta download it with the transparency. Oh my gosh. POV, you're up late playing under the blanket with your friend. Playing what? Footsies? Okay, one more try. Third time's the charm. I always forget to enable the download the transparency. Okay, now if it doesn't work, then I'll give up after this. Okay. Okay, that's not the right one. It should be this one. Yes. Let's go back. Yeah, we did it. We did it. Okay, and then let me add that in here. Worked most of the day. And now I'm lying down. Ooh, lying down after working hard all day? That's the best. I love brain empty scrolling time. Okay, and then I think... like this? And then... Alright. This? I did it! Maybe I should move... No, we'll have this be nice. Oh, now it's like the lights are off. Cool. I did it. Wait, I didn't even realize this one was here too. Let me flip it this way. Alright, I didn't even think to do this before stream. But hey, this is a behind the scenes of what it means to be a streamer. Okay, alright, now we're cozy. And like it's nighttime, right? The hallucinations are gone, but the voices stay. That's what I hope that we can do to this girl. People said that she's like a girlfriend. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I like the maze and enigma that is Boomi's brain. The inner mechanisms of my mind are an enigma. I don't know why I added echo to that. Okay. Non-studio mode is wild. I sometimes use it. I actually didn't start using studio mode until like, I don't know, like 5 months ago. Can you believe that? I was scared that I would accidentally show something that I wasn't supposed to, because I wasn't quite sure how it worked. Okay, anyways, I went to my first con today. Oh my gosh, that's so much fun. I hope you had a lot of fun. Oh man, I kind of regret not going to Anime NYC this year, but I don't know. My favorite part about the cons are panels. I feel like when you're in a big city like New York, you don't really have to go for merch. I mean, they do have like some nice merch, but like, you know, if you're not like crazy about merch like me, just get it anywhere. I hope you had a lot of fun. What was your favorite part? Memory card, welcome. Grey Wolf, hello. I guess, well, we might as well start now that I got everything set up. I don't know anything about this except they said that you got an astronaut and she's stranded in space. So let's go ahead and give this a little starteroo. Hello? Wait, what is this? Another pop-up just came up. Is this part of the game? Is this also part of the game? Wait. Why is my connection lost? Let me try this again. Oh. she's calling again. Wait. Let me close the game. Let me restart so I can log in again. No, not the scuff. Not the scuff. Alright, well, while we have scuff, how about you guys tell me what are your predictions for the game? Have you heard of this game before? Apparently... I don't know. Actually. I don't think I see a lot of people play this game before. I think I saw Chibidoki's clips on like the official games channel to promote this. I've seen like some people playing it, but okay. Wait, let me also add. I'm just gonna add another game capture screen in case that one comes up too. Okay, alright, okay. Consequences of wanting to go into a game blind. Oh, hello? Okay, so now there's another pop-up, and let me try and get... Oh! Dash me! What? No, what is this? No! What if I can't play? What do I get? Oh, wait.
Looks like the power's on, but... Initiate system calibration. Doesn't look like I've got many options.
Hello? Oh, no,
connect to Star Portal 404. Oh, right, let's not bother with specifics. Relay emergency broadcast on all available frequencies. So that should be enough to get my distress call out. Time to get your wings on.
My wings? Oh, I'm actually here?
Alright.
Hello?
Looks like we're good to go. This is an emergency distress call. Broadcasting from the planet Gaia. If you're receiving this, please respond immediately. Okay. Now to see if anyone picks up the signal.
Oh, it's a signal. Okay. Oh, MGM. Sorry, I forgot that it was on. Yes, of course. Thank you for letting me know. You have seen clips for this game before. Oh, she sounds like me? Really? Do you really think so? Wait, because I was thinking like her voice actually sounds so nice. Alright, we gotta respond to her. Hello, Boomi to wherever I got this message from. Hello, how are you? It is I, broadcasting live from the Demon Society. And I think that your message got sent to the wrong number because I'm not qualified to be talking to people from outer space. Okay, well, it looks like that I'm running out of time on your voicemail, so I shall hang up now. Goodbye.
Thanks for the creative introduction, but seriously, this is a real emergency distress call. I'm Stella. Who exactly am I talking to? And how did you manage to pick up my signal from Gaia?
Okay, wait, let me think. Wait, actually, no, I'm in character. I'm in character as a self-insert version of myself, but I'm playing. I'm not crying. I'm playing more stupid. All right, not that I'm actually stupid, of course. Hi. Yeah, like I said, I think this went to the wrong inbox. I think it was like distorted the signal or something. I'm Boomi Mamana and Demon Intern. It came in to my pager, and yeah, I'm calling you from my pager. I'm so bad at this. We'll loosen up.
Boomi?
Oh,
Mamana? Demon Intern? Okay, that's a lot to take in.
That's scary.
Let's focus. How did you actually receive my distress signal? That's the part that matters right now.
Well, like I said, I think it just came into my inbox via my pager. I guess some of the signals got distorted. I'm from, actually, well, I guess, what part are you in? You're in, like, the physical outer space? Do you have any, frequency mixtures with the dream world? She doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Need you to focus. I'm not in some dream world. I'm physically stranded on the planet Gaia after a crash landing. The distress signal is real, and I need to know how it reached you. Can you tell me anything concrete about yourself or your location? Even just your name would be a good start.
What? You already have my name. I believe that I told you that my name is Boomi Mamana, and yeah, like I mentioned, I'm not part of your physical reality. I'm actually part of the dream world. Seems like the signals got lost during your crash. Are you feeling hopeless right now, actually? Usually when there's times of great grief or panic, the emotions kind of hurry the signals over to our side. Oh gosh.
Boomi, I need you to be serious.
What the hell?
This isn't about feelings or dream worlds. It's about how a real distress signal from another planet reached you. Can you tell me where you are physically located? Any real details about yourself or your situation?
Hi, I guess you probably think that I'm lying or something. Like I said, my physical location is the dream world. And like I asked, if you are in deep distress or panic, perhaps the frequencies from the signal from the message that you are trying to send got sent to my pager on accident. I hope that makes sense. Thank you.
Boomi, I really need you to take this seriously.
What is she talking
I'm not sending
about?
signals from some dream world. I'm a real person stuck in a crashed life pod on an actual planet called Gaia. If you can't or won't tell me how you're receiving my signal, can you at least tell me what you're doing right now? Or where you physically are in the real world?
I told you that I am a demon who lives on a dream world, and your heightened emotions mixed the signals from your message and sent it to me. I hope that helps. Thanks.
Boomi, I appreciate you trying to help, but I really need to focus on getting out of here. I'm going to try forcing the main hatch open now. I'll contact you again if I can. Wish me luck.
I don't want you to contact me again, I think, actually. Okay. Well, is she just gonna call me again? What was that? What was that? Why wouldn't she believe me? I try to simplify it for her, too. Okay. Let me try and see what the sign-in thing is. Is this part? Oh. Oh. Do I get it? Do I? Oh. Is she calling me back? Oh, she's texting me. She's texting. Wait. Okay. Okay. I didn't even get a chance to read her texts. Hello? Yeah, she's logging on. I try shorter answers. I'll try. I'll give it a shot. Oh, she got out.
I'm alive! I honestly thought I was done for. This is Gaia. It is so surreal that I am standing here. This is wild. others.
There's others? Wait, you can't
There
even
was
see it.
This solar storm, and it was just
Okay, there
so
you go.
much worse than we expected.
You talking to me? Okay. Hey, so I'm glad that you're able to make it out safe. You don't even need to wear like a mask or anything. Cool.
Thanks. Yeah, Gaia's atmosphere is actually pretty Earth-like. About 30% oxygen, which is more than back home.
Oh.
Though I did feel a little lightheaded when I first stepped out. Guess that's what they mean by oxygen intoxication.
Oh.
So, Boomi, what were you up to when you received my call? Anything exciting happening on your end?
No, yeah, I'm just a demon intern, you know, working out of the dream world, filing paperwork, haunting dreams, causing nightmares, having people indulge in their deepest, darkest vices, you know, the usual.
Oh, please, a demon intern doing paperwork? You're killing me. If that's what hell looks like, sign me up. I
Really?
could use a laugh right now. But hey, since we've got a moment, have you ever felt completely lost? Like you had no idea what to do next? Because I'm kind of there right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. When I have like a major report due on like anthropological studies of mortal folks in the human realm, you know, it's like, where do you even start, man? That's such a broad topic. But I sit down and I stare at my paper and I will myself to get it done. This is like a therapy session.
Ha! Sounds like you know a thing or two about hitting a wall, even if it's just a metaphorical one. Though I'm pretty sure my problem's a bit more literal than a report deadline. I like how you approach it, though. Sometimes just sitting down and focusing is half the battle. What helps you get started when you're feeling stuck?
You know, just like staring at the wall for like 10 or 15 minutes, that usually does the trick.
"10 minutes, huh? I'm more of a pace around the room until I trip over my own feet kind of girl. But hey, whatever works, right? It's actually kind of comforting knowing we're not that
Wait,
different,
she has a heartbeat.
even if we're light years apart. What's something you're looking forward to after you finish that report?
Oh, I usually go and treat myself to like candy or snacks like cake or crepes or ice cream or brownies or cookies or cupcakes or even like a boba or pizza.
Wow, you're making me jealous. I'd kill for a slice of pizza right now. Or, honestly, just about anything that isn't freeze-dried. So, what's your go-to treat when you're celebrating? Or do you have a favorite comfort food for when things get tough?
Comfort food. Yeah, I would usually like eat you ever heard of this thing called oh man, what was it called again? It was like, you know, it's like, it looks like, it's kind of, it's sort of like
Okay, take your time. I've got nowhere to be right now except this grassy field. Seriously, though, don't stress if you can't remember. Sometimes those things just slip our minds. If you figure it out later, let me know. I'm curious now.
Yeah, it was like this thing that my grandma made all the time. You would get like a squirrel, right? And you would skin it. And then from the skin, you would kind of put that on a baking sheet. You got to leave all the fur on though. That's like super important. You put it in a baking sheet. You put it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 2, 3, maybe 4 hours if you're feeling a little bit crispy. You take it out and it's like smoking. I forgot about the time limit.
Boomi, I think you might be pulling my leg here. Squirrels in the oven with their fur on. That's definitely not something I've ever heard of, and I'm pretty sure it's not safe to eat. But hey, I do love hearing about weird family recipes, even if they're totally made up. What's something your grandma actually used to make that you liked?
That I actually liked, well, I guess, you know, when you have the squirrel, you gotta use the rest of the body. So she would pluck out all the teeth one by one, and she would put it in like a little cup, and you could shake it around in like little maracas and stuff. That one was pretty cool. I didn't really mind that. And then you could also get like the claws too, and you get like a lighter sound in addition to the teeth. It was pretty sweet.
Okay, I'm starting to think you're just messing with me at this point. Squirrel maracas? That's creative. I'll give you that. But hey, even if it's not real, it's fun to imagine. Did you have any favorite games or activities with your grandma? Or was it always about the unusual recipes?
I kind of don't want to answer your question because it seems like every time that I tell you a heartfelt story, you seem to doubt me. Like even when I told you where I was from, I tell you about my grandma's recipes. You just, I don't know, you just don't really seem to believe that I'm a trustworthy demon, and I'm low-key offended.
I'm sorry if it came off that way. That wasn't my intention. I'm just a straight shooter, and sometimes I miss the mark. I do want to hear about you, even if some of your stories are unconventional. Maybe I can ask questions differently, so you feel like I'm really listening?
Okay, you see, there you go again with your cultural ignorance. Like, unconventional, that's not unconventional where I come from. Actually, there is a guy, John Jacob Jamerheimer Smith. He is the Kenny G of squirrel maracas. So, you know, maybe you should educate yourself first.
Kenny G of Squirrel Maracas? Now that's a title I'd pay to see on a concert ticket. I get it. Every culture has its quirks, and I shouldn't judge. So, tell me more about John Jacob Jamerheimer Smith. What makes him so legendary in the world of Squirrel Maracas?
Well, you know, John Jacob Jamerheimer Smith, his name is my name too. Whenever we go out, the people always shout, "There goes John Jacob Jamerheimer Smith," you know? Yeah, he's like probably the most famous musician in all of hell. I'm really surprised that you've never heard of him or like that song that's based off of him. It's kind of crazy.
Whoa, you're John Jacob Jamerheimer Smith? I feel like I should be asking for an autograph or something. I have to admit, I've never heard of that song, but now I'm curious. Is it like a hellish version of a nursery rhyme or something totally different?
Oh yeah, I'm totally him. I'm totally John Jacob Jamerheimer Smith. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say it's a nursery rhyme. I don't know. I thought I've heard humans sing that song in like cartoons and stuff. I thought it was totally a thing amongst your people, your kind. I wonder if you could pick up the aggression on that. Maybe not.
Wait, your people? You're making me sound like I'm part of some secret society or something? But for real, I think there might be some confusion here. The name sounds familiar, but I'm not connecting it to any cartoons or songs I know. Is it possible it's from a different culture, or maybe a joke that didn't quite translate?
No, I don't think so. You know the song, John Jacob Jamerheimer Smith. His name is my name too. Am I even saying it right? Anyways, where are you from? Maybe you're like from some freak backwards town that nobody's like ever heard of any major cultural references before, which is totally fine, by the way.
I'm from the States, born and raised. Nothing too exotic about my background, just your average American kid who happened to end up studying astrophysics. Though I have to say, if I ever meet someone named John Jacob Jamerheimer Smith, I'm definitely asking for that song. Deal?
Yeah, deal. You should ask them in front of like 20 people and then watch everybody else sing in unison to the song, and then you're not singing to it. Probably because you kept your nose in so many like science books. Like, come on. Education, you gotta be kidding me.
Hey, science books are what got me out here, okay? I wouldn't trade that for anything. But I have to admit, it's been fun chatting with you.
Oh,
even if we don't always see eye to eye on, cultural references.
Yeah, it's gotten you, what, crashed, stranded on the planet? Is this where you wanted to go? I don't know, I forgot. Anyways, yeah, I got some homework to do, so I guess I'll talk to you later. If you want to call me back. I don't know, I think you have the wrong number anyway, so you don't have to call me back if you don't want. I'm kind of a busy person, you know, my phone book is really full, my calendar is really full. So you're really lucky that I'm spending so much time talking to you.
Okay, demon intern extraordinaire, I think I got the hint. But hey, thanks for keeping me company while I figured things out. Wait, hold on. My communicator's picking up something. It looks like a distress signal.
What?
Could be from one of my teammates.
Oh.
I need to track this down. I'm going to head in the direction of the signal. Wish me luck.
Okay. Alright. Oh, we could adjust the response time? Oh. Okay. Adjust response time. In default mode, actions such as sleeping or walking to a new location take Stella a realistic amount of time to complete. Oh. In fast mode, the game taken... Oh, okay. I'm gonna do fast mode. Let's see, what was she saying to us before? Before she said, sorry, my scroll is broken. Okay, I'm out. The hatch wasn't as tough as I thought. I'm a little shaken, but in one piece. Thanks for staying with me through that. Now that I'm outside, things are looking up, literally. This distress signal, whoever it is, I hope they're okay. Might be a long walk ahead. You up for keeping me company? IDK, I kinda have an exam tomorrow. How long you gonna be up for? Honestly, I'm not sure. The signal's not giving me much to go on for distance. I just have to hope it's not too far. But hey, even if you can't talk the whole time, having you here for a bit helps more than you know. Good luck on that exam, by the way. Okay, fine. Yeah, I guess you can help me study and I keep you company? Question mark. Oh. Stella's sweating knowing you're her only hope for getting off the plane. I have to help her get off? Wait, I don't like- wait, sorry, phrasing. Fair deal, I'd be happy to quiz you or just chat with you while you review. What's the exam on if you don't mind me asking? Okay, let me hold. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that I started recording. Yeah, I'm doing my exam on emotional harvesting of humans, so like studying like their grief, their pain, loss, vices, you know, anger, really just any bad emotion. Oh, I didn't realize it was voice to text. I guess that's better. Whoa, that's heavy. I can't imagine having to dive into those dark emotions for a test. You know, being out here, everything feels so vast and quiet. It's strange. Sometimes the emptiness actually helps me process tough thoughts. Dude, this late, why? Okay. I'm sorry, like, why do you want to know so much about me? It's kind of suspicious. Anyways, let's keep the focus on the test. Yeah, like, it's not that heavy at all because me as a demon, I kind of like eat up those emotions for energy. So it's more of a fun thing than anything. Hey, do you want to tell me about the darkest time in your life? I got it. I can't let her ask me questions. She wants to know too much, and I don't trust it. I'm not trying to pry. I figure if we're going to be talking while you study, it's only fair we both share a little, right? Plus, it helps me feel less alone out here. I'm gonna harvest her emotions for myself. As for my darkest time, I guess it was when my mom passed away during my freshman year. It was sudden and it really threw me. But talking about it even now, it's not as painful as I thought it would be. Maybe that's what sharing these things does for us. Oh my gosh, she's trying to get sentimental on me. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna be a little bit of a bitch. I mean, don't get me wrong, Stella's a nice girl. Stella's a nice girl, but I think it'll be more fun if we don't give her an inch. um oh wow, your mom passing away. Oh yeah, I've heard a lot of stories like that before. It's not really like an uncommon experience. I mean, like, it has to happen to everybody, right? So you were guys particularly close, I guess? I like how she just like brushes past that. Yeah, we were. She was the reason I got into science. This one memory, she helped me with a science fair project on microgravity and plant growth. She was so proud when I won. It's funny, even though it's been a while, sometimes I still catch myself thinking I should call her about something I've discovered. You have someone like that in your life? No, demons were not like particularly close to anything. You know, I was just thinking, your mom helped you cheat on your science fair project? Like, no wonder why you kicked everybody else's butts. Like, don't you think that's a little bit unfair? Especially if your mom got you into science, was she a scientist as well? Like, I don't know. That's like leaving a lot of questions about your morality to me. Just a straight rambling text. Not at all. She taught me how to conduct proper experiments and analyze data. She never gave me the answers. In fact, she was the one who encouraged me to try things my own way, even when I messed up. And yes, she was a scientist. Her work on exobiology was what sparked my curiosity about space. She believed in letting people discover their own strengths, not just handing them success. That's something I've carried with me ever since. Oh yeah, you know, I think that's actually a common story that they say to make their children feel better about, you know, just basically handing them the top prize in the science fair. But I mean, it's really nice that your mom was willing to help you cheat on that project. You know, my mom wouldn't have done that for me. She would make me work hard like a normal person. I wish I could explain it better. She didn't hand me anything. She showed me how to learn from my mistakes, not cover them up. It's hard to put it into words, knowing she believed in me, even when I doubted myself. That's what truly mattered. Not the prize, but the way she made me feel about trying. Yeah, trying to have an adult help you in the science fair project. I bet all of those other kids who you know, basically beat worked very hard all by themselves on those I mean, maybe some of them don't even have not just a scientist parent, but like a parent in general, and like, you know, you got outside help. I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me. That's a really fair point. Boomy with the U. Come on, get cultured. It's true, not everyone has the same support or resources. I didn't think about how that might look from the outside, but for me, it wasn't about having an unfair advantage. It was about having someone who cared enough to teach me the value of hard work and perseverance. She never did the work for me, she just helped me believe I could do it myself. Does that make sense? I mean, did she really help you believe that? You said that she helped you on the science project, right? So I'm confused. Did you do it yourself or no? Bum E. That's exactly how I'm acting. Being such a bum to her. Okay, let me clarify. She didn't build the project or do the experiments for me. What she did was guide me on how to design it, where to find the resources, and how to understand the data I collected. The actual work, the trials, the failures, the moments where I thought it was all pointless, that was all me. She just helped me see that every step, even the hard one, was worth it. Does that make it clearer? How old are you when you did this again, by the way? I was 15, just a sophomore in high school. It feels like a lifetime ago now. It's funny how certain memories stick with you even when everything else changes. Oh, so I think, like, don't you learn about the scientific process, I don't know, like a couple of years before you turn 15? I don't know, it just seems like you should have known about all that stuff beforehand. But I don't know, that's just me. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's just me. I don't know. Actually, you're right. I did learn about the scientific method way earlier, probably around 8th grade. But here's the thing, knowing something in theory and actually applying it to a real project are two different things. My mom helped... Oh gosh, she wants to call me. Girl, I didn't even have a chance to finish reading. Alright, sorry, the connection to space is pretty rough.
Hey, you there?
Why is she so nice to me?
Just wanted to let you know I've walked probably around 3 miles. Found a nice little place to take a rest, so thought I'd update you real quick. So, I have something to confess.
Confess?
It's my fault that the
She's a
ship went
cheater?
down.
Oh.
I just got too carried away. I just wanted the best field data possible.
Hey, do you want her to be mean to you? You know, it would make it a little bit easier to be mean back to her. Now I just feel like a bully. A bully? Okay, she said, oh, it's her fault? Oh, right. I mean, yeah, I guess it makes sense that it's your fault because, you know, your mom helped you on that science fair project after all, so... But, I mean... Sorry. Oh my gosh, what happened? I say sarcastically. How would she... How would she take that, me saying that out loud?
Yeah. Not exactly what I meant. But thanks for trying to lighten it up. Honestly, it's just eating at me, pushing us closer to that radiation zone. It was
Radiation
risky.
zone?
And now, do you believe in karma? Like, that the universe somehow pays you back for your mistakes?
Actually, yeah, I know the demons that are in charge of dealing out bad karma. Honestly, your situation actually... I wouldn't be surprised if, like, this whole ship crash thing was karma for you cheating on your science fair. Now that I think about it. Like, it actually makes perfect sense.
I didn't cheat, Boomi. That was a genuine project, just with some guidance. And this isn't about
I'm
cheating.
not gonna let her get that.
It's about a choice that had real consequences.
I'm not gonna let that go.
It's strange, isn't it? We think things through, make what feels like the right call, and yet, sometimes, it all still goes wrong. Have you ever felt like you messed something up really badly? How did it turn out for you?
Have I ever felt that I messed something up really badly? I'm trying to think of a time. I don't know. I knock everything I do out of the park, so sorry, I can't relate. No, cut off.
I wish I could say the same, but looking back, I keep wondering what I could have done differently. Maybe that's what's so hard about regret. You can't really know how things would have turned out if you'd chosen another path. Do you think that's what makes it so tough to shake?
Like I said, honestly, I've never done anything wrong in my entire life, never regretted anything that I've ever done in my entire life. I don't really dwell on the past, and even if I did, I would only be dwelling on my wins because that's really... I have an insane record. A complete win streak my entire life. So like I said, I can't relate to your problem. Change the topic. Next!
Fair enough. Not everyone's wired to dwell on the past. If it works for you, that's something to be proud of. For me, though...
I said change the topic.
This
next.
Isn't something I can just brush off. The weight of it, it's hard to explain. It's like knowing I was the one who pushed us into that danger zone. Even if it was an honest mistake, it feels like I owe it to myself, and maybe to the others, to really confront what happened.
I mean, yeah, you said you were pushing everybody towards radiation. I don't know, it sounds like numero uno, rulo, por favor, mi amigo, that you're not supposed to do in outer spacio. So, lol. You're so stupid.
Look, I get that it sounds reckless now, but at the time, I genuinely thought it was the right move. The data we could have gotten, it felt worth the risk. But that's exactly the problem. Thinking you're making the smart call, only to realize later that you've made a huge mistake. It's hard not to replay that in my head over and over.
Yeah, it really does seem like some kind of divine intervention happened here with your karma, because I have no idea, absolutely zero clue what would make you think that's a good idea. So maybe like something meddled with your decision making. I don't know. It's your fault, but like, is it?
I wish it were that simple. Blame it on something else. But the truth is, it was my call. I'm the one who pushed for us to get closer. Maybe that's what's so hard about this. There's no one else to point to. Just me and what I chose to do.
Yeah, sounds so tough, man. Living with the consequences of your own actions. So what happened to everybody else? Did you kill them? With your bad thinking?
I don't know. That's the worst part. Everyone had to evacuate in separate life pods.
Look at her heartbeat going up.
I haven't found anyone yet. I'm really hoping they made it, but not knowing is tearing me up.
Oh my god. So they escaped on their own and like you haven't seen anybody since. Oh, dude, imagine telling their families that like their loved one is never gonna come back. Oh, dude, you're gonna. I hope that it's not gonna be you that has to do that, but it should be you, in my opinion.
I can't even think about that right now. The thought of it, it's just too much to handle. I have to believe they're out there somewhere. That's what's keeping me going.
I mean, yeah, you can believe to motivate you, but I mean, it doesn't really like take away from the reality, you know? Radiation, crash landing on a island, or sorry, planets, and like, you didn't even call them. Why you called me? Why didn't you call them? Have you tried calling them yet?
I tried calling them right after the crash, but the communication systems were totally scrambled. I couldn't reach anyone. And I called you because your signal was the only one that came through clearly. I don't know why it worked with you and not them. It feels like another thing I don't understand, another mistake.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I think your friends are dead, but I mean, you know, maybe there's a reason that your call got transferred to like a demon like me. Maybe I'm here to reap their souls and take them to the afterlife, and we're supposed to work together on that. Maybe it's like a mission for me.
I really hope that's not true. The thought of losing them, it's unbearable. But if you're here to help me, even if it's just by listening, I appreciate that. It means more than you know.
Well, okay, sorry, I don't mean to be offended by your words, but I'll have you know, I am a demon in training. Sure, I'm not in the Reaper field, but I took, like, Reaper electives in high school and, like, in college. I think I know how to reap a soul. I wouldn't do a bad job. It'd be completely harmless, and they probably would be going to purgatory anyways. I don't know. It's not gonna be that bad.
Boomi, I'm not trying to offend you, but this really isn't a joke to me. Those
Who's
people,
laughing?
they're more
Me?
than just souls to me. They're friends, colleagues, they have families. If I'm responsible for what happened to them, I need to face that. Not imagine some fantastical afterlife scenario. The reality of it is what's haunting me.
Okay, it's not a fantastical afterlife scenario, okay? It's actually my job. Here you go again, not believing the things that I tell you, Stella. Okay, is this like discrimination against demons or something? Like, I get it, you have your own problems and I'm here to like feed off of your grief and your misery, but you know, you're gonna have to believe me when I tell you things too.
I do believe you're telling me what you think is true.
What I think
even if
is
it's not
true?
something I can understand or accept in this moment. It's just... right now, my mind is stuck on the people I might have hurt, not on souls or afterlives. It's the weight of what I did, and the uncertainty of what's happened to them, that's really hitting me.
Yeah, we're talking about the same thing. I'm saying that if they are dead and I have to reap their souls, it's gonna be fine. You know? Yeah, they are not gonna exist in your mortal physical world anymore, but they'll just be going to a new world, and maybe it's not like the most awesome place to live for the rest of eternity, but it's not like, you know, it's not like what you think it is either.
I appreciate you trying to offer some kind of comfort, but for me, it's not about where they might end up. It's about the fact that I might not get to see them again, to apologize, to even know what happened. That's what feels so final, so irreversible. Not the idea of an afterlife, but the loss itself, and knowing I played a part in it.
Oh, yeah, no, that's totally common feeling for people who've, like, murdered other people and they regret it. I filed so many applications to be going into, like, the 5th circle of hell for, you know, exact same thing that you've done. Kill a bunch of people, your comrades, your colleagues. They all feel, most of them feel super guilty. And that's a good thing that you feel guilty, too, because you totally should.
I didn't mean to kill anyone. I made a terrible mistake. It's not the same as intentionally hurting someone. But you're right. I should feel guilty. I do. It's just, I wish I could go back and fix it. Even if it's just to know they're safe.
I mean, if you go back and fix it, I sure hope that they would be safe afterwards. But, I mean, hey, people die all the time. Us demons, we harvest their souls, we harvest the grief from their loved ones. You know, it keeps the world going round. It is what it is. Happens all the time. You should feel guilty, but, like, don't dwell on it either. You'll move on.
I know it happens all the time, but when it's your fault, that changes things. It's not just a statistic or someone else's problem. It's personal. I'll try not to dwell on it. But right now, it's hard to see a way past this guilt. It feels like it's a part of me now.
Wait a second, I have an idea. What about, like, you know, you guys, you humans have, like, this whole eye for an eye concept? Okay, so maybe, you know, you wiped out a couple of your colleagues, right? But you're a woman. You know what women can do? They have the miracle of life right there inside you, in your uterus. You got it. You get where I'm coming from.
Boomi, that's seriously not okay. Don't even joke about something like that. I'm trying to deal with the consequences of my actions here. Not get lectured on biology or morality by someone who thinks this is all just some twisted game.
Okay, first of all, I'm, like, so offended that you think that I'm playing a game or that I'm, like, offering, you know, bad advice or something. This is actually me being genuinely concerned for you, and I'm just saying, just pop out a couple of replacements. Right? You have the copy machine attached to your biology. You know, switch.
Boomi, that's enough. I'm not some kind of biological replacement factory. This isn't a solution to what happened. It's just disturbing. I need you to understand that I'm not looking for ways to replace people. I want to find the ones who are still alive and make things right in a way that actually matters.
Okay, well, first things first, minor correction. The ones that you think are still alive, statistically, probably not. And objectively, it's all your fault. I'm just saying.
You know what? I get that you're trying to drive the point home, but honestly, that's not helping. It just feels like you're piling on right now. I know it's probably unlikely, but I have to hold on to some hope. It's all I've got to keep going.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make it feel like I'm piling on. I'm really just stating the facts of the situation. Might I remind you that you called this phone number? I didn't really have to pick up. And I'm just, objectively, I don't know you. I don't know your friends. This is just my objective opinion. How many of them have you killed, by the way?
I don't know. And that's what's killing me.
I don't know how many I killed.
I can't even guess. But I'm not giving up. I'm going to find out what happened to them, no matter what it takes.
She's gonna hang up? No, I wanted to ask her a follow-up. Like, was it like 50, 100?
Did something behind me just flash?
What?
Should I go check it out? It's just that it's kind of far away, and going all the way over there would be quite the detour. I am kind of out of energy already, not gonna lie. Do you think I should go over there and check, though?
Hey, your video is lagging, by the way, but, I mean, I really don't think it's gonna be one of your buddies. I think that they're all dead, but, I might as well, maybe? If you think that they're alive, I think it's worth checking, but personally, I'd say pass.
I'll pass on the flash, then. My priority has to be finding the others who might still be alive.
Who the hell is that guy?
I'm going to end the video call to save power. I'll update you once I've made some progress, alright?
No! No! Oh my gosh, he's really gonna pass. I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that. Alright. Oh wait, she's texting me. This is the second stream I got today in my recommendations feed. YouTube tries to revive its streaming section after missing 100,500 best chances in the world. I mean, I guess it's good they got it recommended? Question mark? What? Were you also getting another VTuber stream recommended? What did she say? Oh gosh, she sent me a whole map. Oh my gosh, what is this? I wish I could scroll normally. Oh hey, I found this page about the Star Portal network jammed behind the seat in my escape pod. It looks chaotic, but oddly beautiful. We wouldn't be here or anywhere really without it, and my messages definitely wouldn't have reached you. Anyway, I know I can't change what happened, but I can keep moving, try to help, try to find someone. So yeah, you're stuck with me now. Tell me something about you. Am I just here to like keep you company, or I don't know, you said you got a safe battery? Like, are you sure you just want to talk to your butt dial? You literally just called the wrong number, and I'm not really sure if I'm comfortable being friends. It's kind of mean. Being friends. I should have said something else with her questions. Well, I didn't exactly mean to call you, but here we are, and honestly having someone to talk to even by accident is kind of a lifesaver right now. As for being comfortable, I get it. This is definitely not normal, but if you're willing, I'd actually really like to get to know you better, even if it's just a small talk while I walk. Okay, yeah, sure. But just so you know, I have like interdimensional limit, what do you call it? Minutes, you know? The phone line in hell is not that awesome, so. Yeah, you have PayPal? Maybe I could like bill you for any of the extra minutes I go over? Oh, I like how they put Psy in there, you see that? Ha! Good one about the bill, but I don't think I've got any Earth credit cards on me right now. Everything's a bit spaced out, literally. So since you brought it up, what do you actually do when you're not getting mysterious calls from the galaxy? You know, collect human grief, their suffering. I fill out paperwork, mostly on the dead, to assign them to places in purgatory. I'm earning my demon credits so I can become a full-fledged demon right now by studying human culture and their vices and indulgences. Oh, so that's the demon intern thing you mentioned earlier. That's quite a job description. I'm not sure if I should be impressed or a little concerned. But hey, studying human culture must be pretty interesting. What's the most surprising thing you've learned about humans so far? Actually, that's kind of confidential information within the Dream Center, because, you know, it's kind of like tactical warfare that we use against you guys to collect more essence of your emotional energy and resonance. So, what is SPN? Alright, confidential it is then. I respect the whole company secrets vibe. Though I have to admit, I'm a little curious now about SPN. No, I don't even know what that means. Sounds like some kind of code name, but since we can't dive into the classified stuff, how about something lighter? What's the strangest vice or indulgence you've encountered in your studies? I'm guessing it's not all doom and gloom in the Dream Center. I mean, how about we play a game? You guess what's the weirdest thing, and I'll tell you if it's hot or cold. Alright, game on. I'll start with something pretty out there. Collecting antique teapots as a form of emotional comfort? Yeah, if you think that that's the weirdest thing, no, I'm sorry. You have way too much hope in humanity. You are way, way, way cold. Okay, so teapots are apparently just the tip of the iceberg. That's unsettling, but also intriguing. Alright, next guess. How about extreme ironing? You know, ironing clothes in weird or dangerous locations? I mean, yeah, I guess it's like a little bit flamboyant, but no, I've definitely seen a little bit weirder than extreme ironing. I don't know, Stella. I'm kind of scared to ruin your innocence. I don't know if you're ready for what I'm about to tell you. Oh, you're building it up now. I've handled some weird stuff in astrophysics, black holes, dark matter. I think I can handle whatever humanity's come up with. But hey, if it's really out there, maybe just give me a hint. I promise I won't nudge. Okay, alright. The hints will involve a couple of things. I'll just list them off. Probably like matted fur, one half of a scissor, a shower cap, tooth floss, a bucket of water, a tray of ice, and no. No. Matted fur, a scissor half, a shower cap, tooth floss, water, and ice. You're really testing my imagination here. I'm gonna take a wild guess. Is it some bizarre art project or maybe a unique form of stress relief? Yeah, you could say it's stress relief. You know, people enjoying being bound and tied and brushed and patted and consuming each other's flesh in the other way. Wait, what? I'm not sure I'm following where this is going. Could you maybe clarify without getting too graphic? Yeah, sorry. I ran out of space while I was typing. You know, not like actually, like literally devouring each other's flesh, but maybe indulging in the spirit of the flesh. Wink, 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 nudge, 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 wink, 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 nudge, wink, nudge, 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 wink, nudge, wink, 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 nudge, wink, nudge. They couldn't take it? No! What did I say? What was I saying? Not sure I'm following where this is going. You see, I told you that you were way too innocent. Okay, let's see if I can give you a hint. Indulging in the flesh, but like not in like the cannibalistic literal sense, but more of in like, you know, more pleasure than business. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, wink, nudge, wink, 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 nudge. There we go. Okay, I think I get where you're going with this, but maybe we could steer clear of stuff really explicit. I'm not exactly comfortable diving that deep. How about we switch gears? What kind of music do you like? I've been listening to a lot of ambient stuff while I walk. It really helps clear my head. Oh yeah, I really love listening to this one band. Oh gosh, I don't remember what their name was, but they're really popular in hell. They like to sample the screams of the human soul, especially the ones on like the seventh layer of hell where they're burning alive. I don't think that where they're breathing. No, I don't know my layers of hell. No. Oh boy, sounds like they're really pushing the boundaries of music there. Sampling screams from the seventh layer of hell? That's quite a concept. You know, I've always been more into stuff like a Soto from a fair. His voice is just magnetic, and he can sing in English too. He's got this way of making songs that really give you strength when you need it. Oh, man, yeah. I like those songs that like drain your energy, you know? Like by the end of listening to that song, you feel like, oh man, I feel like I should be locked up for listening to this. Like those people were really genuinely tortured and I'm gonna be haunted for the rest of my life. Like that's a good song to me. Well, I think well, I think we've officially reached the weird music taste portion of our conversation. I'll have to take your word for it on those songs. My playlist's more about motivation than soul draining vibes. So, when you're not working with, well, whatever it is you do, or discovering new music, what do you usually do to unwind? Anything that's more on the relaxing side? Oh, she's typing again. Looks like our chat's wrapping up for now, but hey, I think we might be getting closer to where the signal's coming from. I'll keep you posted once I've made some progress, alright? Talk soon. Yes, finally, it's one of the life pods. I'm not alone anymore. Well, you don't know that. They could be dead. Wait, something doesn't feel right. The pod hatch is still closed, and there's no sound coming from the inside. Hold on, let me see if I can get the pod hatch open. Oh, this door won't budge. It's nothing like mine. Got any ideas? I'm stuck out here swinging at the metal. I don't know. I don't know. My species have not yet conquered space exploration, so I think you're on your own on this one. I don't know, like open sesame or something. Haha, wish it were that easy, but seriously, we need to figure this out fast. The sun's setting quick. How about I give you a better look at what I'm dealing with? Maybe that'll spark something. Yeah, sure, whatever. Give me a call, bitch. Look, I get we're both stressed, but I really need your help here. This isn't about me. It could save someone's life. Please think with me. What else can we try? Oh, sorry. I was just trying to be cheeky. I thought you wanted to like do a video call, like a FaceTime or something. And you know, like I thought we were being like cheeky, like you know, besties and stuff, where we like call each other bitch and whore and slut and all. Anyways, I have you tried saying abracadabra? I appreciate the apology, but let's keep it respectful, okay? This isn't the time for jokes. As for abracadabra, sadly, no magic here. The security panel's pretty standard. No hidden tricks I can see from the front. Any ideas? We're running out of daylight. What if you start singing, like, I don't know, YMCA, and, like, if you sing it really loud, that it, like, goes through the door, we could probably see them moving, because it doesn't everybody, like, when you hear that song, you have to do the dance, basically, right? I appreciate the creativity, but I don't think that would work. The pod's pretty solid, and I doubt anyone inside could even hear me, let alone respond with the dance. Maybe the front... Wait, the front's not giving us anything. Maybe we should try looking at it from a different angle. There could be something we're missing. Doesn't, like, scientific experiments usually have, like, a self-destruct button? Maybe you could try that. A self-destruct button? No, these pods are designed for rescue, not demolition. That would be incredibly dangerous. We need something safer. Maybe there's a physical way to open it? The metal's already damaged from the landing. Have you tried, like, a flamethrower? Maybe if you use a flamethrower, like, it'll get so hot and they'll be like, ah, 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 ah. And they're gonna, you know, jump out like a cartoon and say, wee. Boomy, I don't have a flamethrower, and even if I did, that's way too risky. It could hurt someone inside or start a fire. We need a safer, more direct approach. How about we try using brute force? I could try prying the hatch. What do you think? Oh, I thought you've done that already. Like, that wasn't the first thing that you thought about doing? Strange. Actually, I haven't tried it yet. The front panel looks pretty solid, but the damage on the left side might give us some leverage. If we push hard enough, it might budge. Wait, I'm gonna turn the BGM up just a little bit. Is this okay? Okay. Should we give it a shot? We're really running out of time here. Yeah, I don't even know why you spent like an extra 5 minutes texting me. Like, you should have done that as soon as you saw the pod, girl. Come on, get it together. It's joking and lovingly that I say that, but also, like, hurry up. Like, I really don't know what you're thinking, but also, like, love you. Alright, I'm on it, but it's already pitch black out here. No light at all. I can't see what I'm doing anymore. I need to stop before I hurt myself. I'll look somewhere safe to wait this out and oh gosh, why can't I read? I'll need to stop before I hurt myself. I'll look for somewhere safe to wait this out and check back in once I find... Oh, she's already found shelter. I just got an achievement, dude. I got an achievement that said lead Stella to her death. Wait, I didn't have to read it this whole time either.
It's hailing massive clumps of eyes. I've got nowhere to hide.
Those were her last words. Those were her last words. I can't believe I didn't have to read it. I was struggling so much.
I need to stop before I hurt myself. I'll look for somewhere...
Oh my god. Wait, that's so...
It's hailing massive clumps of eyes. I've got nowhere to hide.
Well, rest in peace. Okay, let's go back in time. Let's just go back a little bit. Oh no, wait, that's crazy. Okay, we discover the pod. New save.
Wait, something doesn't feel right. The pod hatch is still closed and there's no sound coming from inside. Hold on, let me see if I can get this pod hatch open. Ugh, this door won't budge. It's nothing like mine. Got any ideas? I'm stuck out here swinging at metal.
Well, I feel like you have a tendency to miss the most like basic ideas. So I'm gonna suggest, like, have you tried like turning the knob and like opening the door, you know, just being real forceful with it? You looked pretty swole in the video, so I'm sure you got like enough muscle to do it right.
Look, I've tried twisting it, pulling it, and even giving it some good old-fashioned elbow grease. But it's sealed up tight, no give at all. The security panel's the main issue. It's not just a simple door. We need to think of something else, and fast, before it gets too dark to see.
Oh, maybe if you like spit on it, it's gonna short, what do you call it? Like short circuit? You know, just like, you know, just spit on it, hok toi, and spit on that thing. Hot toi.
That's not gonna work. It's way more complex than that. These things are built to withstand all kinds of conditions, including moisture. We need something more substantial. Think, Boomi. What else could we try? The light's really fading now.
I don't know. I mean, maybe like they couldn't even open the door when they wanted to escape, so maybe nobody's in there. If it's getting dark, maybe you should like go find shelter and just try again in the morning. Like, I'm sure that if somebody's in there, they can open it from the inside.
I get what you're saying, but what if they can't? What if they're hurt or unconscious? I can't just leave them like that. And I really can't afford to wait till morning. It's getting too dark. We need to figure something out now.
Well, if it's getting dark, maybe you should like start a fire, get yourself some lights. As for the door, I don't know. I mean, my people, we use magic, so never turned a doorknob in my entire life, to be honest.
I wish I could start a fire, but everything's too damp. And magic isn't really an option here, unfortunately. We need something practical. Think about the pot itself. Maybe there's something we're overlooking. I'm really running out of time here.
The security panel, I don't know, just hit it a bunch of times. Maybe it'll work, or maybe there's like a password or something. Didn't you go to school for this? Didn't you get trained for this? I don't know how I'm supposed to help. I've never used a door in my entire life.
Hitting the panel isn't going to get us anywhere. It's built to withstand rough handling, and there's no way to force a password out of it. I studied astrophysics and survival basics, but this isn't a textbook scenario. If you can think of anything at all, about how we might approach this differently, I need to hear it. The light is almost gone.
Can I look at the picture? What is this? The development overview? Let me look at the photo. Sorry, my scroll, dude. Keep going up. Oh. Okay. This doesn't help at all. Okay, well, I just looked at the picture. What if you, like, take one of the rocks and smash the glass in? I don't know. I think that person's a goner, to be honest. I think you should focus on yourself. Yeah, that person's probably already dead, thanks to you. So, save your life.
Breaking the glass would just risk making things worse. Cutting myself on sharp edges or letting all the air out if there's someone inside. And accusing me like that isn't helping. If you want to contribute, let's focus on a real solution. Look at the pod from different angles.
Different angles? I
Maybe
gotta scroll
there's
all the way
something we're
back up
missing.
there? I mean, you're the one that's there. Maybe you could take a look around. Do you see anything, like, unusual? Or is it familiar to your training? I've never seen a door in my life, so yeah, I really don't know how to help.
From where I'm standing, it's just a solid wall of metal.
Try
But
moving around.
maybe if I checked it out from a different angle, there could be something we're not seeing straight on. Should I try moving around it? The darkness is really closing in.
Okay, Stella, you like asked me if you should try moving around it like the last 3 times, and that is exactly the thing that you should be doing instead of texting me, okay? God, Gen Alpha. Oh my gosh, get off the freaking phone.
You're right. I got stuck in my head. It's already completely dark now. No light at all. I can't work on it like this. I need to find shelter. I'll try to find somewhere safe and report back once I do.
I think she's gonna die. She's gonna die.
It's hailing massive clumps of eyes. I've got nowhere to hide.
Okay. Let's go back. We'll just tell her to look around? Is that really...
Wait, something doesn't feel right. The pod hatch is still closed, and there's no sound coming from inside. This door won't budge. It's nothing like mine. Got any ideas? I'm stuck out here swinging at metal.
Stella, you gotta believe me when I tell you this, okay? I saw you die 2 times and I keep waking up from this nightmare from our conversation ending, and you sent me this picture, and you're okay, anything that I tell you, you're gonna have to listen to me, okay?
Boomi, I need you to focus. I'm right here, alive and talking to you. I don't have time for nightmares or pictures. I've got a real door that won't open, and it's getting dark fast. Please, think of something I can actually do to get this hatch open.
Okay, no, that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. I came from the future where I didn't tell you what to do, and you died twice because you said, oh my gosh, there's massive hail falling. You said something about like the security panel being jammed, and it's like a different door than yours. I'm from the future, okay? And I'm here telling you...
Boomi, I appreciate the effort, but right now, I need something that'll actually work in this moment. This isn't about the future or what could have happened. It's about getting this door open before it's too dark to see. Can you think of anything practical I can try?
No, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. I came from the future where it was too dark to see twice and you died both times. So what I'm trying to say is, okay, all right, this is the thing that you're gonna have to do to open the door. Maybe have you tried looking around the escape pod? Maybe like take a look at it from a different angle. That's what you said to me before you died.
Alright. I'll check it out from a different angle. Just give me a second. Okay, I'm looking around it now. The front's pretty standard. Security panels definitely jammed. The left side's all dented up with some ice crystals forming from a small leak. Nothing that jumps out as an obvious way in from here, though. What do you think I should look for?
What? How am I supposed to know this? You see, I told you that the security panel was going to be jammed because that's what you told me in the past before I jumped forward into the future after you died. Okay, let's see. Is the small leak perhaps something dangerous? Was that noise? What noise? What noise?
It's just a little... nothing that's gonna hurt me right now. But it does mean this pod's not exactly stable. We really need to figure something out fast. The sun's almost gone. What's our next move?
What if you, like, stand on the window and jump a bunch of times on it? Or maybe just, like, button mash on the, security panel? Or something?
Jumping on the window could break it and make things worse. And the security panel's electronic. It won't respond to button mashing if it's really jammed. We need something more forceful, or maybe a different approach entirely. Think!
What about, like, the rocks nearby? Maybe you can, like, use that to open the door. Like, you know, just, like, use it to, like, push the door open. Or what do you think? Or maybe you could call your mom. Oh. Sorry, I dropped something.
There aren't really any suitable rocks around here to use as a lever, and calling my mom isn't an option from way out here. We're running out of time. Let's think about the pod itself. Maybe there's something on it we're not seeing from this angle.
Something on it we're not
seeing? Any
other
ideas?
Wasn't there like a parachute? What about like that red parachute thing? I don't know, just like pull it really hard like a rope and maybe that'll open the door. I don't even know if it's connected to the door. Oh.
There isn't a red parachute thing here. This is just the pod itself.
I gotta scroll up again.
We need to focus on what we can actually see and touch. The door's not budging, and it's getting too dark.
Okay.
What's our move?
Got it. You're the one that's there. I don't know why you're asking me, Stella. You're an astrophysicist. Okay, alright, okay, here it is. What is that thing then? What is that red? What is this? What is this? There's a tree. Can't like zoom in or anything. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I am looking at your picture and I don't see anything. Can you send me like another picture? There's like that red thing, I don't know, it looks like a parachute to me. What about that red thing that's like coming off on the left side of the pod? Or looks like there's a latch there too. I don't, yeah.
Boomi, it's pitch black now. There's no light at all. I can't even see my own hands.
No!
We can't keep trying in the dark. It's too dangerous. I'm going to look for shelter. I'll report back once I'm safe somewhere.
He's not gonna be safe somewhere.
It's hailing massive clumps of eyes. I've got nowhere to hide.
No. I can't do it. I wish I could like
Looks like our
forward.
chat's wrapping up for now. But hey, I think I might be getting closer to where that signal's coming from.
All right, let's
I'll
take a
keep
look
you
at
in the
pod.
loop once I've made some progress, all right? Talk soon.
Can I make this window bigger? Let me make it. Oh yes, I can make it bigger for myself. Oh, I also made it bigger for you guys. Oops. Oops. Okay, close enough. It looked so smooth before. Okay, no, wait. There we go. Yeah, close enough. What can I see differently from here? What does she mean there's no parachute? There's this thing right here. There's like that latch. She says try from a different angle. You should like push it and roll it down the hill. Have you tried looking at it from a different angle or thinking outside the box?
Good point, Boomi. From here, all I can see is the front and the left side, which is pretty damaged. There's some ice forming from a small gas leak, but nothing that looks like a hidden panel or switch. Maybe if we check the other sides? The right side has a security panel, but I haven't looked around back or underneath yet. What do you think I should check first?
Check the back first. Achievement.
There's an emergency release button back here.
Stupid,
I pressed
stupid
it and the
Stella.
hatch is open. Thanks for
Why would she not think to? Oh, hey, let me check behind. You know, let me check behind the ship. That should be like the very first thing. I don't know why she's sitting here texting me the whole time. Like, obsessed with me much? Come on, come on. I know I'm like cool and cute and like funny.
So,
and good
this is
looking
Dr.
and
Harvey's
humble.
pod, but it's empty inside.
No, she's so okay.
Let me check his computer here and see what I can find. System logs. Ah, evacuation report. Let's look at it. Evacuation trigger. Anomalous neutrino levels detected. Likely origin. Previously undetected supernova or higher level stellar event. Wait, so it wasn't the solar flare that I convinced the team to move closer towards. Oh. Well, I'm glad my conscience is clear. The accident wasn't my fault. But a supernova? No way our ship would have shielded us from that. Attempting an evacuation was the right move. Even if I don't know where everyone or anyone else is.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's good that they're not dead. You know, now I'm starting to think, and I hate to put this thought in your head, I hate to plant this seed in there, but like, are they looking for you? Like, if they were looking for you, don't you think we would have, like, seen somebody by now?
I've been thinking about that too, Boomi. It's kinda unsettling. Even if they're okay, the fact that I haven't seen or heard from anyone, it's really got me worried. You know, it makes me wonder. Maybe most of the things we worry about are just us jumping to conclusions. I was so sure I was the reason for the accident, and now it's like, what else am I missing?
I guess so. That's not really where I was coming from, though. I was thinking, like, okay, they should be looking for you, but maybe they're not looking for you because they think that you caused the accident. I don't know. Just speaking out loud here. Even if you didn't, that doesn't change what they might think. So maybe, like, they kind of hate you right now. I don't know.
I hadn't considered that. It's a pretty dark thought, but it's possible. If they think I'm responsible, they might not even be looking. It's hard not to let that get to me. I just hope they know the truth eventually. The logs are clear. It was the supernova, not me.
I mean, yeah, thank goodness. Thank goodness, like, you didn't end up having blood on your hands. And, like, if one guy is not in his pod, he's probably out and about. I mean, he couldn't have gone far, right? Maybe we should go look for him right now.
I wish I could, but I'm honestly too exhausted. I've been walking for miles already, and it's getting dark outside. Plus, searching in the dark isn't safe. I think it's smarter to wait until morning when I've had some rest. At least then I'll have a clear head and can see what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, true, I guess so. Like, I really don't know what time it is over there. You know, I live in a place that's basically a figment of your imagination. But yeah, wait until morning, wait until they get very, you know, possibly far away from you. Or maybe they are taking shelter like you are, or maybe they can't find shelter and they're going to be succumbed to the darkness and the cold. I don't know.
I know what you mean. The thought of them out there, possibly struggling, it's hard to shake off. But I have to trust that they're smart people. They've been trained for emergencies like this. I just hope they're finding ways to keep safe, wherever they are.
I mean, Stella, I'm gonna say this, like, completely honestly and, like, just out of love. If your intelligence is indicative of, like, their training, I don't know, man. The odds aren't really in their favor. Or, you know, if you're their weakest link, you can let me know. That'll make me feel better.
That's not exactly comforting, but I appreciate the honesty. I'm not the weakest link. I've pulled my weight on this mission so far. Our training covers a lot of scenarios, but sometimes even the best prep can't account for everything that goes wrong. I'm just hoping everyone's using what they know to survive right now.
Okay, but you gotta get where I'm coming from. Instead of looking around the ship, you were texting me asking me where you should look around the ship, and it didn't cross your mind to, you know, do a little 360 and take a look at the back first. I had to walk you through it. Me, a stranger, someone that's not even from your physical world. Come on.
Look, I get why you'd think that. Yeah, maybe I did need a little push. But this isn't exactly a walk in the park. I'm dealing with a lot right now. And honestly, having someone to talk through things with, even if you're not here in person, has actually been really helpful. It's not about being incapable. It's about, I don't know, maybe just needing another perspective when everything's going wrong.
Oh yeah, the astrophysicist astronaut can't think by herself to take a look, take a gander around the entire spaceship escape pod before she texts her literally a stranger for help, you know? But I mean, the human mind is weak. You guys succumb to stress all the time, so no harm, no foul.
Hey, no need to rub it in. I'm doing my best here. And yeah, stress does mess with your head. Maybe cut me some slack, okay?
I don't know. Like, the entire time that I've known you, you've kind of shown that you're incapable of critical thinking. I mean, my first impression of you was that you've killed at least like 50 of your friends, or however many people were on that ship. You decided to push them towards radiation, even though I know that didn't cause the crash landing. It did. It's not the smartest idea.
Okay, that's enough. I get that you're trying to make a point, but... Look, I made a call based on what I thought was best for the mission at the time. It didn't work out, but it wasn't reckless just to be reckless. And I've already apologized for it.
You apologize to me, not the people whose lives you put in danger. Remember that, Stella.
Boomi, I understand you're trying to make a point, but that's unfair. I've already taken responsibility for my actions, and I'm doing everything I can to make things right. If you want to help, I could use support, not lectures. Otherwise, maybe we should just focus on what's happening now, okay?
What? What? I'm being like so supportive to you right now. What are you talking about?
Support would mean not tearing me down when I'm already trying to figure things out. I'm going to spend the night here where it's safe. I'll plan what's next when I wake up. I'll hang up for now and get back to you later.
She doesn't want to talk to me no more. How can she sleep at night? Oh wait. Oh shoot. Okay. Hey, I meant... Wait.
Hey, I meant to send you this earlier. It's the incident report I found on Dr. Harvey's computer. Figured you should see it for yourself.
Incident report. The evacuation report. A report generated by Stella's ship detailing the evacuation. Ship named Zenith, blah blah blah. Likely origin, previously undetected supernova, or higher level stellar event. Time to act. Immediate action required for the highest chance of crew preservation. Okay. The same thing that she told me.
Anyways, pretty wiped from the day. Just getting settled into my 5-star luxury pod. As in, this chair. Oh, I should probably try to sleep now. Good night. Not the best sleep I've ever had, but definitely beats sleeping outside. So I was just getting ready to set off again when I found a note from Dr. Harvey. Seems like he's heading toward the base at Mount Hermes. I think if we can just make it there, then we won't be alone anymore. I guess that's our next destination.
All right, cool. Yeah. Text me when you get there, I guess, when you meet Dr. Harvey. Maybe you can make the introduction, you know, Dr. Harvey. Is his first name Steve, perchance? By chance?
I'll definitely let you know when I get there. And for the record, it's Dr. Harvey Hofstadter. No Steve in sight. I hope he's there. It'd be a big relief to find someone from the crew, especially our medic. What do you think I should be prepared for when I get to the base?
Maybe like an apology. I don't know if he got like the evacuation report, so maybe something to like cool their emotions a little bit, because I'm sure they think that it's all your fault. You know, the timing just...
Honestly, I've been thinking about that a lot. The evacuation report actually clears me of responsibility for the accident. It was just a freak surge of radiation we couldn't predict. But I still feel guilty about not having a better backup plan ready. If I see Dr. Harvey, I'll definitely explain everything and apologize for putting everyone in danger, even if it wasn't directly my fault.
Wait, are you like the captain of the ship?
Nope, definitely not. Professor Stenberg was in charge. I'm just a sophomore student who got selected for this research program. Though, being part of the team means I feel like I should have done more to help when things went sideways. That's probably why the guilt's been sticking with me.
I mean, I don't know. What did Dr. Harvey do to help, you know? He crashed just like you. And he got out just like you. I mean, I guess he left a note and you didn't. So if somebody comes across your pod, then, you know, I don't know.
You've got a point there, Boomi. Dr. Harvey and I ended up in similar situations. Maybe the difference is he's our medical officer, so people might expect more from him in a crisis. And yeah, leaving a note was smart. I was so focused on getting out and figuring out my next steps that I didn't think about leaving one behind. Something to remember for the future.
Hold up, the future? Do you really think that this is gonna happen again? I mean, with you on board, who knows? Joking. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't think it's that big of a deal if he didn't leave a note. Like, who knows? Maybe nobody's looking for you anyways.
Hey, don't be too hard on me. I wouldn't blame you if you were the one who forgot to leave breadcrumbs on an alien planet. And you're right, it's probably not a huge deal. I'm just the type who likes to have everything in order, you know?
Hey man, no need for the attitude. Just take it easy. I was just, you know, simply stating the facts. My opinion, which also happens to be the facts.
Sorry about that. Just a little stressed, you know? Thanks for keeping me grounded. Anyway, I'm heading toward Hermes base now. I'll keep you posted on how it goes, okay?
I don't think she's gonna find anybody there.
Sending you a scan of my old class notes. Total nerd vibes, but yes, totally owning it.
Stella's notes. A notebook of Stella's University notes. They explain a range of different cosmic phenomena. I'll do that if I'm trying to read all that.
I'll keep walking, but if you want to be my travel companion, I won't complain.
Yeah, I mean, can you give me like the TLDR on your university homework? I dropped out of school in the 2nd grade, so it's a little bit out of my reading level.
Oh, don't worry, it's not that bad. Mostly just a lot of math and science stuff. Let's see. It's about how stars work, like what makes them shine and how they eventually die. There's also a lot about space travel, how we get from one place to another, and what kind of challenges come with it. But honestly, the homework's not usually as exciting as it sounds. More like trying to solve a million little puzzles all at once. What about you? Ever had to figure something out that just totally stumped you?
Yeah, talking to you.
Hey, watch it! I'm a great conversationalist. I've got stellar, get it? People skills. But seriously, what's the weirdest thing you've ever had to navigate? Could be anything from a tricky recipe to a really awkward social situation.
Yeah, like I said, talking to this stranded astronaut named Stella who seemed to not believe any of the things that I tell her. Like, my whole life is just too ridiculous to comprehend or something. That was kind of awkward, but you know, I guess we're friends now.
Hey, that's not fair. I totally believe you. Well, mostly. Okay, fine. Maybe I don't believe everything, but that's just because you keep throwing these wild stories at me. And yeah, I'm glad we're past that initial who's this person talking to me from space phase. Now it feels like chatting with someone who just happens to be really far away.
Or maybe I'm closer than you think. Wink.
Oh, you're such a tease. If you were actually this close, I'd have to worry about you photobombing all my space selfies. But since you're not, what's something you wish you could do or see if you were actually here on Gaia with me?
What I would do or see? That sounds like a leading question, and I refuse to answer it.
Ah, come on, I'm just curious. You can't leave me hanging like that. If you don't want to answer that, then what's something completely random you're looking forward to doing later today? I promise, no space-related questions this time.
Yeah, I don't know, tormenting the souls of my enemies, I don't know, maybe like being the voices whispering inside somebody's head, gooning, that's kind of on my agenda today.
Well, I guess that's one way to spend your afternoon. Just don't practice on me, okay? I've got enough voices in my head already, mostly just my inner monologue arguing about what to eat next. Though I have to ask, what's gooning mean in this context? Is that like a special kind of soul-tormenting technique?
I mean, yeah, if you like edge yourself long enough, then I guess it could be like kind of soul tormenting. You know, gooning, Stella. Don't act coy. You know what gooning is. Come on, you know what it is. Don't be so ridiculous.
Boomi, I really don't know what you're talking about. If it's something super specific or a meme I've missed, clue me in. Otherwise, I'm just gonna pretend I'm innocent and curious. But hey, if you're trying to make me blush or something, you're definitely on the right track. Just saying.
Alright, well, you know, gooning is like when you're alone and you got a goon.
Alright, now you've got me super curious. What's a goon even mean in this context? Like, a buddy, or don't leave me hanging?
I mean, sure, you could goon with the buddy, but like, you're not really gonna... Like, gooning is like a private activity, you know? Like, maybe after you hung up the phone call yesterday and you're alone in Dr. Harvey's space pod and you're thinking like, well, no one's gonna interrupt me. Perhaps...
Boomi, I think you're trying way too hard to make me uncomfortable. Trust me, my alone time in Dr. Harvey's pod was strictly survival mode, no gooning on the agenda, whatever that means. So, are you gonna spill what it actually is, or do I have to keep guessing?
I think you understand. It seems like you understood what gooning is, you know? You're just acting shy, trying to make me seem like a sinner. Is that what you're trying to do? Gooning. What?
Brotherning? Yeah, I know who that is. A streamer, right? But gooning? That's not ringing any bells, and I'm not playing dumb for the sake of it. So, spill it. What's the mystery behind this gooning thing? Or are you just enjoying watching me flail around in confusion?
What? You said not to make you uncomfortable, so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to beat around the bush. But I think you know what gooning means, and you want me to say it because you want me to blush. So if you're flirting with me, like just say it out loud.
Wow, you really know how to spin a theory. But let's get real. I'm not that sneaky. If I knew what you meant, I'd probably just laugh about it instead of playing coy. So either you're pulling my leg, or you've discovered some super secret internet slang that hasn't reached the Space Academy yet. Which is it?
It's clearly the latter, Stella. I'm sorry that not everybody can be as hip and cool and as sociable and as in tune with le memes as me.
Okay, I get it. You're the internet cool kid, and I'm just the clueless space nerd. But hey, being a little out of touch has its perks. I don't have to worry about keeping up with every meme that comes along. So since you're clearly the expert here, what's the most ridiculous thing you've learned from the internet recently? Something that actually made you laugh?
Have you ever heard of ABDL?
Nope. That's another new one for me. What does that stand for? Don't worry if it's weird. I've dealt with some pretty unusual topics in my astrophysics classes.
ABDL stands... what do you think it stands for? Stands for human? No.
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is something about astronomy. like asteroid belt detection lab or something, but that doesn't feel quite right. I'm guessing it's probably something completely different. You're not gonna leave me hanging, are you?
Okay, so if you think that something strange that on the internet, using those two clues, what do you think ABDL stands for? If you need one last clue, let me know.
Okay, let me think. With your clues, I'm really not sure. It doesn't sound related to space or science at all. If I had to make a wild guess, maybe something about art or fashion? But honestly, I'm completely in the dark here. If you want to give me one more hint, I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep wondering what it could possibly mean.
Okay, let's see. I would say that the A stands for adult. A-D-U-L-T, adult.
Okay, so it starts with adult. That's not what I was expecting. The rest of it still doesn't quite add up, though. If you're ready to fill in the gaps, I'm listening. Otherwise, I might just have to keep wondering about this mystery acronym.
No, you don't have to keep wondering. I'll tell you what it stands for right now. A, B, D, L stands for adult baby diaper lover.
Whoa, that's definitely not something I was expecting. I can see why you didn't want to say it out loud earlier.
She seems mortified.
I'm not sure how to react to that. It's a lot to take in. I think I need a moment to process it.
Wait, why do you sound so sad? I thought you wanted to know.
It's not that I'm sad exactly, more like just caught off guard. Some things you don't really expect to run into in casual conversation, you know?
She probably isn't a diaper. Wait, I should ask her that.
I appreciate you being honest with me, though. It takes a lot of guts to share something like that, especially when you're not sure how the other person will react.
Wait, no, I'm not saying I am an ABDL. You just asked like what's a strange thing I encountered, and that was like the first thing that came to mind. If anyone's an ABDL, wouldn't it be you? Like, I don't know, space travel? I feel like you would be diapered up.
Oh, I wish I could say that's how space travel works, but thankfully, our suits are a lot more high-tech than that. No diapers in space for me, I promise. But hey, at least we can both agree that's definitely a strange topic. What's something a little less unusual that you've stumbled upon online recently?
Well, I guess less unusual, maybe like a financial dominatrix. That's always been pretty cool. Yeah, you seen those around?
Whoa, okay. Financial dominatrix? That sounds like a wild movie title. I can't say I've run into any in space or at university, but you seem to have a knack for finding the most. Interesting topics. What's the fascination with that one?
You know, just seeing like guys wearing a mask and walking around on all fours, crawling around on all fours on like the roads and stuff, as like their woman like steps on them with their high heels and like tells them, "You better take out some more money, bitch," and stuff like that. I wasn't sure how much I could fit in there. She's a real human. Maybe she have dizzy in a second. She's probably... I'm trying to have her not want to talk to me anymore, but I guess talking to me is better than nothing.
Wow. That's quite the image. I think I need to sit down for a second, even though I'm technically already walking. I'm not sure I fully get it. Is that more of a performance thing, or... I feel like I'm missing some context here.
No, it's like a humiliation thing. The guy calls himself a pay pig, and he lets the woman like verbally berate him, maybe even like physically abuse him. I don't know. I guess it depends on how fast they want to go. Sometimes they'll be like having a collar around their neck, and like the woman is like dragging him towards the ATM, and he has to like kiss her feet.
That sounds intense, and honestly, a bit disturbing. I'm not sure I fully understand why someone would want to be in that kind of situation, or why someone else would want to be the one doing the dominating. I guess everyone's got their own things that they're into, and what matters is that it's consensual, right? But it's definitely not something I'd ever be comfortable with. How do you feel about it?
I mean, I don't know. It seems like a pretty nice gig. Like, yell at a couple people to have them give you money. It's basically like consensual robbing, but sexier. I mean, hey, maybe we could give it a try. Maybe I could change your mind. I'll be the pay pig and you could be like the stiletto lady.
Boomi, you're really something else. But I think I'll have to pass on that particular adventure. I'm good just being myself, thanks. Plus, I don't think my space boots would work very well with stilettos. How about we just stick to chatting like normal people?
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. People? That's kind of like a demon exclusive term. You could say stuff like folks, but like, you know, I'm not technically a people. So
oh, come on. I'm not buying that demon act again. You're just messing with me at this point. But hey, if it makes you feel better, I can call you folks or even space friend if you prefer. Just pick something that doesn't make me sound like I'm talking to a group of aliens.
okay, that's like another thing. First and foremost, aliens aren't real, but demons are. It's kind of like, I don't know, like I said, you don't believe things that I say that are coming out of my mouth. It just feels like you're really invalidating my existence, Stella. I gotta put this face on.
Boomi, sorry if it felt that way. That wasn't my intention at all. I believe you're a person with thoughts and feelings, and I'm here to listen and talk with you, not to invalidate anything about you. It's just... sometimes I don't understand the things you say, or they feel a bit much for me. But that doesn't mean I don't think you're real, or that I don't value you as someone I'm chatting with. You're important to me, even if we don't always see eye to eye.
Eye to eye. You see, there... wait, I gotta hold it. You see, there you go again with that demon exclusive language. I told you not to say person, and here you are, you're saying it again. It's like you don't even listen to me.
I didn't mean to upset you. I just don't always know the right words to use when we're talking about things like this. Can you help me out? What would you like me to call you instead? I want to make sure I'm respectful of how you see yourself.
I guess like a good place to start would be like Your Holiness or Your Highness or Your Evil Excellency. That would be nice.
Your Evil Excellency, huh? I like the ring to that. Very dramatic. Though I'm not sure if I can pull off the whole evil vibe. Maybe we can just stick with Boomi for everyday chats and save the fancy titles for when you're feeling particularly regal.
Okay, I don't see why you would ask me like what I prefer if you're just gonna tell me no, you know? It doesn't really feel like doesn't really feel like you care.
Boomi, I do care. I'm sorry if it felt like I wasn't listening or wasn't serious about what you prefer. That wasn't my intention at all. You asked me to call you Your Evil Excellency, and while that's a really fun title, it does feel a bit formal for our everyday chats. I was trying to find a balance between respecting your wishes and keeping things comfortable between us. If you really want me to use that title, even in casual conversations, I'll try. Just let me know what you need from me.
Yeah, I need you to say Your Evil Excellency, Your Highness, Your Holiness, even like just calling me like Queen Boomi, reigning over the 7 hells of Devildom. That would be awesome. That's like my full legal name, by the way. Clean Boomi! Clean!
Alright. Your Evil Excellency, it is. Though I have to say, that's quite the title. I hope you're ready for the kind of respect and fear that comes with it. So, Your Evil Excellency, what's the first decree you'd like to issue to your loyal subject? Me?
I get to issue you a decree? Oh well, how about you... Oh, she cut me off. I said clean and I didn't.
The fog's getting thicker. I need to watch my step carefully right now. I'll keep you updated on my progress, Your Evil Excellency. Talk soon. So I think I'm lost. Like, seriously lost. I've never seen fog this thick. Feels like I'm walking around blind in here. Something's not right. Something's flashing in the fog. A strange red light. And I don't know how to describe it. I feel like I'm in danger. My heart is racing.
Wait, oh my god, you said that there is a red light blinking in the fog. I don't know, do you see like some dapper guys maybe calling each other Old Sport too? But maybe like an evil version? Thanks for stopping by, LBDR. I hope you have a lovely night. I think I should probably head out soon too before it gets too late. Getting my dinner. 10:30 dinner.
Boomi, I don't think so. It's more like something's out there moving in the fog. The lights are low to the ground, and they're not steady. They flicker and jump around. I really need your help deciding what to do. Should I try to wait it out by the rocks and hope the fog clears? Or should I keep moving and try to get away from whatever that is?
get away from it? Maybe you should go towards it. What if it's like Dr. Harvey? Or the indigenous folks of this planet?
I don't think that's a good idea. The way those lights are moving, it doesn't look friendly at all. Boomi, please, I need a straight answer. Should I hide by the rocks and wait, or should I keep moving away from here? I really can't decide. Please, tell me what to do.
Okay, don't panic. Let's see. How about, alright. Heads or tails? I'll flip a coin.
Boomi, I don't have time for that. The lights are getting closer. I have to go now. I'm going to run. I can't just stay here and wait for whatever that is to find me.
No. Waiting for her reply. Stella! Stella! Where are you, Stella? Oh, Stella. Your place is already morning? Oh man. Well, I hope you have a good rest? Question mark. And we're going to sleep right now. Oh. What'd she say?
I'm running, but I have no idea where I'm go.
Where I'm go? Uncontrolled descent detected and no vital signs. How far ahead? I mean, I think we did get to a new checkpoint. I think I'm gonna call it here. I don't know how I feel about this game. It's a little bit suspicious to me. Why does she want to ask me so many questions about the tough times in my life and my personal life, you know? It doesn't feel right. And I thought this would be a lot more cutscene heavy, but it's not. It's just like, it's basically just character AI. I don't know. What did you guys think about this? If you would like to see me play again, if you'd like to see more of the adventures of Boomi and Stella, let me know in the comments of this video. Otherwise, I don't know if I'll pick this game up again. I think I bought it on Steam too, but I think it was like $7.99 or something. I don't know. The clip that I saw looked a lot more fun. I don't have like the brain power for improv. I mean, it was really fun though. It was really fun. But I don't know. I don't really like talking to Stella. Or maybe my scenario isn't right. I don't know. Maybe if I try it again, I'll try from scratch and not be like some demon. I don't know. I feel like we started off on the wrong foot, but it was fun. I don't know if I play again. Alrighty, if you've been sitting down for as long as I have, make sure you give your body a nice big stretch. Don't forget to stay hydrated. And ooh, I was touching something. I was like grabbing something. I didn't realize it was a Clorox wipe. I was like, why is it kind of like moist? Silly Boomi. It's exactly like character AI. Even the AI is similar. I feel like I did detect the chat GPT-isms in the text too. Not just the was it M dash or is it the N dash? I think M dash is the long one, right? And not just the long M dash, but also the it's not just blank, it's blank, you know? Come on. So obvious. But I mean, I was pretty impressed by like the vocal thing. Like sometimes it sounded AI, but like other times it was like pretty smooth. Either way, pretty neat game. Okay. The part that concerns me about the game though is that I think even though that they want to like stray away from like topics that are too explicit, I don't know how I feel about like the immersion of it, if that makes sense. I do feel like that they're going for like AI girlfriend, like scenario companion slash game story mode, you know what I mean? If that, because it's like say you're doing it in long mode and it takes like a realistic amount of time for her to do those things, right? So you could probably just be chilling on your computer. You do long mode and it actually feels like you're video calling her and you're chatting with her and you're telling her like, oh yeah, this was a dark time in my life, or this was a time that I overcame hardship. You know, I don't know. I don't really like that feeling. So that's why that's why I was like kind of jorking her a little bit. I was like, oh, you're not gonna get anything from me, Stella. In fact, I'm gonna unwire you, Clanker. But yeah. Did I finish my greeting outro thing? Let me find somebody for us to rate. If you've been sitting down for as long as I have, I'm gonna say it again, suck it up. If you've been sitting down for as long as I have, make sure you give your body a nice big stretch. Don't forget to stay hydrated. And last but not least, treat yourself to something nice. I feel like I did say all of it, but I just wanted to make sure I didn't leave you guys hanging. Tomorrow we have our per usual Succession Sunday. So if you've been joining us for our watch along, please feel free to stop by. We're gonna be dissecting the first 2 episodes of season 3. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that we're on season 3 already. Wait, I gotta get the thumbnail. One sec. I can't believe we're already on season 3. Oh my gosh. We've gone through the peak that is season 2, and thankfully you guys didn't have to wait like a whole like 2 freaking years in between the seasons, because man, what a cliffhanger we left on for season 2. Kendall backstabbed not just his dad, but technically his entire family by saying that his dad is a malignant force in the company, and yeah, now we get to see the aftermath of that. Everybody has split into sides. Kendall, last week he tried to get his side together, and all of his siblings turned against him. So now it's just him and Greg and his team. So I guess we'll see how that comes. It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun. I was really excited for you guys to see the rest of the show. Season 3 is a banger. I think season 2 is like every single episode is like a hit. Like I would say like at least 9, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. I wouldn't say it's like slow for season 3 and 4, but it's definitely like different. Yeah. Not like different in a bad way, but like, I don't know. It just doesn't get any better than season 2. Season 2, they're firing on all cylinders. Season 3, you know, Kendall's back on. Anyways, I should be saving this for tomorrow. I can talk about the show forever. Yeah, let's see what you guys have to say about the game. At a certain point, it sounds like ChatGPT, right? Exactly like it. The AI girlfriend, or the girlfriend experience is pretty heavy, right? And then that's just making me think, like, imagine if you were just to do like a regular scenario for this, just like a slice of life anime girl. I mean, hey, if there's any programmers or game devs in the chat, talk to me. We'll develop this idea together. I want 50% stake in. Actually, I'll even take 15. I'll even take 15% stake in the company, because I believe that exploiting loneliness is a guaranteed way to roll in that bank. I believe in this concept. But no, genuinely, wow. And I was just thinking back to the other day about like Cleverbot and stuff, and I was so impressed that Cleverbot could like recite the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic intro back to you, or even like Siri, or even like when I talk to my like Alexa. I can't say her name out loud, I don't want her to hear me, but like when I talk to Alexa out loud, they feel so dumb now because I don't know, I'm just really awestruck by how far LLMs have come, and curious to see how people start applying it not just to productivity but entertainment. Scary. Use your LLM responsibly. Anyways, on that note, Boomi told us to suck it up. Speaking of suck it up, there is another game like this called Suck Up. I haven't played it in like a year or two. Basically just like this, except you have, I think honestly it might be a little bit better because you're not talking to the annoying bitch that's Stella. Yeah, I want to play Suck Up. You know, play it next. I don't know. If you're not going to come to the Succession Sunday stream, we have a couple collabs coming up during the weekdays. I probably won't have my POV, but I'll just share the links with you guys when they're up, when you guys can expect it. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, and my stomach is grumbling, so I shall go and eat my dinner now. I have my most favorite Longzhou beef noodle soup. I've been obsessed with that. I always thought, like, man, if I never tried to get from that one Chinese restaurant, like, that day, I would have never come across, like, one of my favorite soups ever. Can you imagine? I would have so much food FOMO. Whispers have hundreds of text-based scenarios like that. This one, they just added voice and visuals. Wait, Whispers? There's other games like this? Is that what you're trying to say? Wait. Whispers from the Stars. I thought this was like their only game. I didn't even look at it. Wait. Whispers. It's not even from the Stars. It's from the Star. Whispers plural star. Oh wait, no, it's their only game. Okay. I was gonna say they kind of stole my idea, even though they made the game first. Okay, imagine if they were gonna do like Whispers from the school hallway or something, and you get to do like a I don't know, like academic based romance scenario. Dude, they could do it. You just same engine, same way it works. You just change the scenario. You just change the graphics. Could happen. I don't know. This game's alright. It's an app called Whispers. Thought it was the same dev. Oh, an app just called Whispers. Wait, let me see. Whispers app. Let me take a look. Whispers Character of Love? Oh, this looks like an Episode. Have you guys ever heard of Episode? Like choose your own adventure kind of thing? I used to play that. I used to play it a lot. It was just fun. It was corny. But, you know, they got like really money hungry. So this one they have, this looks spicy. It's like those, I don't know if you've seen like those TikTok like vertical dramas. And it's like really spicy. But it's also like, I don't know, it's like spicy, but like also like it has like Disney Channel acting. So it's like really weird. Like a train wreck you can't stop watching. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I've been kind of not obsessed with, like, you know, if it catches my attention, I'm not gonna scroll. I saw one where like this, I think she was like a childhood friend and her parents died, so like her godmom let her in, and her godmom has like 2 sons who were like her best friends, but like once they had some other like random girl move into their house, they were just like, that random girl was like throwing the original orphan out like under the bus the entire time. It was really just like, oh, woe is me, my life is so hard, when, you know, like kind of like a Cinderella, but like Mary Sue-ified to like 11. And yeah, the entire time the guys were like, oh, Mary, how could you do that to Sue? Oh, I can't believe you. She's like, oh, but it's my birthday too. Mary, you're trying to get all the attention from Sue. We don't give a fuck if it's your birthday. Sue, I can't believe that this gross, ugly bitch Mary wants to steal your attention on your birthday. Something, you know, maybe not like that kind of like visceral language, but the emotion was like that. Just a complete disgust that they have for the Mary Sue character is comical. Wow, so many options to rate at this hour. Who shall we raid? Who shall we raid? Who shall raid? Who Alicia saw the raid over too. Man, I'm so hungry. My tummy's starting to hurt. We'll send the raid over to... Ba-ba-da-ba. Man, I'm not used to having options. We'll send the raid over to Aishi I, who's doing a hand cam, revealing her new nail set and unboxing new Pokemon cards. I thought maybe that would keep up a similar chill vibe like we had today. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. It really means a lot. I hope this game was fun for you, because I thought, I don't know, I was kind of running out of steam at the end. I wasn't quite sure where to go with it. So thanks for joining me on this adventure of pissing off Stella. I think we've done a good job. I mean, I don't know, she's really nice, very forgiving. She awarded us like way more patience than I think I deserved, but hey, I'll take it. Yeah, alright, well, you know, the game tells me I need to sign in again, so I'll take the hints. Yeah, until next time, guys, take care. Bye. Get this out of my face. Bye. Alright, coolio. Thanks for hanging out with me on this Saturday night. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat my Longzhou beef noodle soup. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so spicy. I'm gonna have cucumber salad, which is also really good, and I got chicken skewers. I'm gonna be feasting. I call it a, let's see, if I eat a lot of snacks, I call it a snack-a-palooza. I don't really know what to call this one. Dinner-palooza? It doesn't have the same ring to it. Anyways. I'm a palooza it up.